Eye gate. The eye is the gateway to the mind presents America develops worldwide interests, 1900-1920. Developments abroad. Immigration. Until the middle of the 19th century, sailors traveling the ocean highways depended upon the winds to drive their ships. It took several weeks to cross the Atlantic Ocean. The use of steam and steel speeded up ocean travel just as it did land travel. By the second half of the 19th century, steam-driven ships replaced sailing vessels. Iron and steel ships driven by steam crossed the Atlantic in much less time than before. Iron and steel replaced wood as a material for ships. After several unsuccessful attempts, Cyrus W. Field succeeded in connecting America and Europe with telegraph cables. The telegraph marked a revolution in communication over the ocean as well as on land. Over-the-ocean cables reporters in Europe, Asia, and South America flashed important news to newspapers in the United States. Thus, the people of the United States were quickly informed of events taking place all over the world. Businessmen used these cables to make arrangements for trade and business enterprises. The world and its people were tied together by a network of cables and by ocean highways crossed by steam-driven ships. The revolution in ocean travel and communication encouraged Americans to broaden their interests in world affairs. At the same time, machines were making the peoples of the world more dependent upon each other. America depended more and more on foreign trade. American businessmen invested millions of dollars in various parts of the world and opened markets for American goods. There was a growing dependence in the United States on other countries for markets, raw materials, and many manufactured articles. Of all the links between the United States and countries abroad, immigration was one of the strongest. Between 1860 and 1910, thousands of immigrants entered the United States. Immigrants became the unskilled workers in our mines, factories, stockyards, and lumber camps. Immigrants from Mexico worked on cotton plantations, farms, and ranches in the states from Texas to California. Immigrants helped to settle our land and to build great industries. They brought in new foods, gay costumes, interesting music, and folk dances. They brought in such trades as diamond cutting and tailoring. They contributed many leaders to business and science. These immigrants aroused our interests in the changing nations of Europe and Asia. Things to remember. Steam-driven ships, the telegraph, and the cable made the people of the world more dependent upon each other. The revolution in ocean travel and communication encouraged Americans to broaden their interests in world affairs. Transportation and communication were making the world smaller. Of all the links between the United States and the countries abroad, immigration was one of the strongest. The End. Produced by Igate House Incorporated, Jamaica 35, New York.